But let's move on, because it is island cruises now. It's the Island Escape, which I've been on board. It's a 7-night, all-inclusive.
I know, and this is the great thing.
Palma.
All-inclusive. Palma is a really great port as well.
It's a beautiful port.
And a great ship as well. Again, this is very much relaxed. Where you've got some cruise lines which are very formal, this is all about just letting your hair down, enjoy yourself. Yes, you're going to have the captain's cocktails parties and all the usual associated things, but it's a more relaxed, informal way of cruising. Nice size ship as well, great facilities. You can see the swimming pool there, and of course all the spa facilities. Really make the most of those days at sea and the time that you do have on board. I've got to say, actually, on this particular cruise, you've only got that 1 day at sea, so you've got some fantastic ports.
You have.
Yeah, it really is a great cruise for those of you that want to do a lot in a very short space of time.
And you've got huge savings again at £589 per person.
All-inclusive.
All-inclusive, and actually that gives you a free upgrade as well from the inside to the outside, so you really have got an incredible deal on this, and it is that real fun atmosphere. That's what I love about Island Escape.
Yeah, you can see the deck parties there, and you know that lovely. I mean, cruising. That's what it's all about. It's seeing the sunsets there, and the green flash.
Beautiful.
Did you ever see the green flash?
No.
This is. I don't know whether I think I saw it once. You know, sometimes when somebody tells you about a story, that you almost imagine it into reality. When the sun actually hits the ocean, when it's setting, apparently there's a green flash that goes off.
Oh.
So I don't know whether it's an old wives' tale, but have a look next time.
Have a look next time. Now let's have a little look where we're going, because this is the thing about this cruise. We have got some lovely ports. We start off first of all in Palma, which I adore. Yeah,
of course, this is your embarkation port before you have a lovely relaxing day at sea. The actual first port of call when you're on the ship is Corsica. Now remember, Corsica is half Italian and half French, and if you actually travel around the island, you'll see all of the signs for the towns will say it in French and in Italian. Bastia is the actual port that you're going to be going into, which is the birthplace of Napoleon. Some lovely town squares and some fantastic local produce. I can actually remember, we always talk about alcohol because I collected, it's strange, I didn't drink that much, but I used to collect these bottles, lovely cork bottle with the island of Corsica on it.
Oh, lovely.
And they do some lovely sort of lemon and citron liqueurs as well. Quite cosmopolitan as well, really nice little port. From on there, you go into another quaint port as well. You hit in Italy to La Spezia. Now this is the time, well, I mean, just take a look at this image here.
Oh, wow.
Just imagine sitting there in one of the little restaurants against the harbour with that beautiful blue ocean and having something like mozzarella and tomatoes.
It looks unreal, doesn't it? It looks too good to be true. Look at the colours.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And the nice thing about it is you've got your big Italian ports. We're going to talk some of the cruises later on, like Naples. This is nice and relaxing.
Absolutely.
And looks just beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. I do want to go there. It looks amazing. And then we move on to Villefranche.
Yeah, I absolutely
yes.
adore this place.
So beautiful.
It says Nice here because, of course, it's a small tender port which is just down the coast from Nice, just down the coast from Monaco, just down the coast from Cannes. So you've got the film festival on there at the moment. But you can jump on a train, you can be in Monaco, you can be in Nice, just in a very short space of time. Villefranche, though, as a port is beautiful. To give you some sort of an idea of how good it is, it's one of the only places that I've actually been back to and stayed myself after our cruise there.
Right.
It's that beautiful.
And this is what you see really while you're on the ship, while you're in port, isn't it? Sort of tendering.
If you like to walk as well, when you actually go round the promenade here, if you carry on round, there's a little park called St John Cap Ferrat, and you can walk around into the next bay. I think it's Bewley or Beaulieu, I can't remember the pronunciation now. We actually spotted John Rocker, the famous designer. Well, we're sure it's him. Long hair, Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and he just oozed in style. I'm sure it was him.
Absolutely rubbish at spotting celebrities. My partner's always going, look, and I've missed them. They've gone.
But remember, this is the place to do your celebrity
You will be seeing them. You're going to bump into them time and time again. After a fabulous day there, where do we go next?
We're going to Toulon. Of course, this is a maritime port for France. This is where one of their aircraft carriers is based, so it's got a really rich maritime history. Again, Napoleon, very famous for setting foot back after the wars and landing here. This is just a great little port, and great for sausage as well. I know it sounds strange, but some of the greatest French sausage is actually produced in Toulon.
Really?
So, yeah, really,
you
really
know
good.
your stuff. stuff.
I know my food and I know my drink.
The talent we have.
From then, France, what a way to finish. And the thing is, we're going to talk about Barcelona now, which is the last port of call on this one. We've got a really, really big cruise coming up later on with a Formula 1 package in Barcelona. Barcelona is great for architecture, great for shopping. Of course, you've got the Ramblas, which is very much like the South Bank, where you've got all of your street performers, and some of the world's finest street performers there.
Absolutely.
Some of the strangest as well. There's a chap there with a couple of performing dogs. I'm an animal lover, so don't think they're being mistreated, but it's like Timmy Mallet's grandfather with two chihuahuas. It's random. Of course, Gaudi was one of the famous architects here. You can go to Sagrada Familia, which is the famous cathedral that's been hundreds of years in the making. It's still not finished. One side's Gothic, the other side's very Art Deco and Nouveau. In fact, yeah, just take a look at this now, because this is just absolutely superb. Football is also a big draw. So if you do want to go to the new camp, actually, you know, on Facebook where you see is it Time Hop? Where you can see what you were doing 7 years ago.
Oh, yes.
One of the guys that I used to be on board one of the cruise ships 7 years ago was holding the trophy. I don't know what trophy it is because I'm not a football fan, but holding the trophy at the new camp 7 years ago.
Right.
So you will have those memories.
Great.
And that's the great thing. This is what cruises is all about. And of course, those iconic buildings of Gaudi.
They're amazing. It's like you could break them off and eat them. They don't just
like
don't
gingerbread
look,
houses,
they really are.
And shopping's really good here as well.
And then of course you sail back to Palma. You've had a fabulous holiday. Have a little look at what you've got included, because you have such, again, a great deal here. You've got, of course, your free upgrade that I mentioned from outside or inside to outside, which is incredible for $589. It's an all-inclusive outside cabin for that price. You've got your return flights, actually from Exeter and Belfast, but you can look into those regional flights as well. Always ask any questions if you want to fly from somewhere else. Perhaps you want to stay on in Palma. Planet Cruise can sort that out as well, and you can see there all your tips and service charges are included. Jot down your ID number, it's 83994. You really have got an incredible price there. And if you're thinking, well, where else can I fly from? Because it is Island Cruises, you have a huge amount of airports you can choose from, haven't you? Yeah,
and of course, don't forget, it's not just Island Cruises, it's Planet Cruise as well that can facilitate all of these fantastic regional airports. I know there's a lot of you from up north that are big fans of Planet Cruise, so get on the phones and see what's possible.
It may be a little extra, but you can sort all that out on the phones. They're there to help and advise you, so do just ask, say, my nearest airport, what can you do? And they're always there to sort it out. So it is bespoke to you. 0800 781 5458 is that free phone number. And actually, talking about the phone number and where you're phoning to and who you're speaking to, we've got someone phoning in, haven't we, from the call centre?
Yeah.
We've got Chris. Chris, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Hiya, Chris.
Hi,
we
Chris.
can hear. Oh, now, Chris, great to have your company. Are you busy?
Very, very busy, yes. Actually, just come in for my shift now and the phones are ringing straight away.
That's fabulous. Now, I hear that you've got a little bit of a... Now, I don't know anything about this apart from you've got a secret to tell us. No one will tell us what that secret is.
Right, it's top secret, and the reason being is that Planet Cruise are the only travel agency in the UK to offer this price. I mean, it's a very special one, this. I can tell you that it's a 5-star cruise line.
Okay.
But I can't tell you much more apart from it's a 14-night Baltic sailing in July. I mean, you know, 5-star, you know exactly what you're going to get with that. You can paint a picture yourself.
Absolutely.
The inside price there is £1099 per person, which is at least a couple of £100 saving off the brochure price. Ocean view is $399, and then a balcony is starting at $1599. So really good value for a 14-night 5-star cruise.
That sounds incredible.
I'm intrigued.
So now we all want to get on the phones and ask, who is it? Where are we going? So you can see there on the phone lines, all you need to do is jump on the phone and you'll answer those questions for us, Chris.
That's it, exactly. We can tell you over the phone, that's no problem.
That is amazing. Very excited about that.
And of course, as Chris mentioned, of course, he says he's coming in for his shift. All the guys are on the phones until 10 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. So that's the great thing, you know, with your local travel agent, you have to go down within their times. No, pick up the phone, they're at the end of the phone.
This was what was great with me doing shift work when I was booking my cruise. It was great that I could jump onto the phone to you as and when I needed to ask a question. And so helpful on those phone lines you all are.
Thanks. Yeah, this is actually a cruise line that I've had personal experience with myself, so I could tell you all about it when you call in.
So that's great. So everyone will be calling Chris. You better get to work, Chris.
Right, better get ready.
Thanks for calling in.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you then.
And that is the great thing. Everybody has been on these ships. Everybody can tell you what will be best for you. So do just jump on the phones. They are the most helpful crowd on that phone line. So and you'll get the best. I really do believe the best holiday ever.